All right. Hey, ladies.
Hey, hey.
Being
Hey,
Candy, how's everybody?
fantastic. I had a great weekend.
We're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
you went to the little biker.
Ah, yes, ma'am. I did.
I need to be
It
outside
was
like
work
you
though.
be.
It was work though. It was work. But
What you
I
mean,
had
like?
to I had to add in a little bit of play.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it was work what y'all went out there for?
Yes. You thought I was out there for fun?
Yes.
Mhm.
I don't know why. I thought it was like a little bikers,
It
party.
was a
But
biker, a motorcycle party.
hello, big blueberry boots. How's your
Hey,
Oh,
son
girl.
doing?
hey. I hope your son is okay.
Come in
How's
the
he
room.
doing?
Come in the room.
She said she's just stopping in to say hi. Okay. I pray that your son is doing better. I'm gonna
Yes,
do this
ma'am.
disclaimer
Yeah.
real quick. Um, this copyright disclaimer is under the section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, scholarships, and research. So everything that we say in this live today is alleged. Um, it's our personal opinion. It's for educational and entertainment purposes only. And with that, let's see, it says he is doing much better. Good. Praise God.
Good.
So glad. So glad. The devil has been busy. Busy.
Busy. Busy, busy.
Mm-hmm. All of this
Just foolishness, girl. Foolishness.
foolishness going around, not just
Foolishness.
on not just on social media, but not
In
just I
real
mean on social.
life.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on in real life. People have been really showing out. Cyberbullying, defamation of character.
Well, let's talk about it.
Cyber
Let's talk
stalking.
about
Let's talk about it.
it. Yeah,
Let's get
cyber
it.
stalking and all that. Y'all, if y'all hear my dog, please, it's not me snoring or making these noises. It's him.
And you're not sheet shaking. You got
I'm not sheet
no
shaking
man
or
over
none of
there.
that.
You hear a man snoring or something.
It's a man, but it's a male dog, not my. Well, they could be dogs too, I
I know,
guess.
cause you be calling them dogs,
Yeah.
honey. That'd
Yes.
be code
Well,
word.
let's talk about this cyberbullying because for me, for one, let's see. Let me share the screen here. I'm gonna put this up there. Did I put it?
Oh, why
Uh,
you do that? Oh, never mind.
oh shoot. Let me see here. What did I do? I done moved you and hold on. I guess we not on there no more. Oh, okay, I could do it like this. There we go. Can y'all see that?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
we can
Yes,
see it.
ma'am.
So the yeah, cyberbullying is, you know what I mean? It's very hurtful. And me being in the mental health field, I come across, people come in that's uh want to unalive themselves a lot because of cyberbullying, and people don't really understand the damage they doing. They feel like that because they behind a computer screen or whatnot, but you got to understand that when you're on a computer screen or when you're in front of um you know what I'm saying, like on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, TikTok, all those platforms, you have you come encounter with hundreds of people, way more than you would come encounter with just on a daily basis without interacting on social media. So when you talking about somebody on there and you putting talking bad about them, whether what they're going through as far as cyberbullying is true or not, it is very hurtful and painful to that person because you and hundreds of other people or are seeing this. So, you know what I mean? So just imagine what kids and teenagers and people that are, have different life choices that other people don't agree with come and come under a lot of scrutiny and bullying online from people, and they hide behind fake pages. And like I said, the audience size that is able to be viewed or access the damaging material, increasing the victim's humiliation. Anybody want to touch on that? It says you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. You right about that. Um, Candy or B.
I'll let you finish going over what they mean
Yeah, the
and what can be done in
familiarity.
reference to it, and then I'll jump in.
Okay. So, familiarity. Let's see. Many young people are friends with or know their cyberbullies either through school or other personal connections, increasing the potential of embarrassment and humiliation. Because a lot of times, if you friends with
Well,
somebody
it's
on social media,
a lot of these times it's not the kids; it's more the grown people
yeah, I
that
mean,
don't understand what it means.
exactly. Adults and then too, that's why a lot of the kids is passed down to them. And why they get to cyberbullying because they doggone parents are bullies themselves online. They probably witness it from their parents online.
Speak
Let's
is
see,
B's mic on.
Yeah, I'm
permanent
on.
Oh,
permanence. Let's see the assaults, comments or images. Yeah, the insults, the comments, images can be preserved by the person, who was bullied or by others so that the victim may read or view them over and over again. And the harm is re-inflicted with each reading or viewing. Social media network and social media
unless they
network
try to
is,
take them off real quick. We know it's hurtful, Sean.
yeah.
Can you hit on what it is? Can you pull up what it is?
You mean like
Let's
the
see
definition or
here. Let me
something?
go up.
The definition, yeah.
Let's see if they put it on here. Okay, hold on. Let me go back up.
It can
Can you
definitely
see
be
that?
hurtful, but the tactics.
Yeah, let's say students, but it could be anybody. Use the internet, cell phones, or other technological devices to send or post text or images intended to hurt, embarrass, threaten, torment, humiliate, intimidate their victims. So it's just it's a different form of you doing it in on over the internet instead of in person, and to embarrass or hurt or threatened or torment an individual um, that you probably don't like or you probably disagree with. And most of the times you don't like that person because you disagree with that person. You disagree with their lifestyle. You disagree with how they might look or how they might dress, or you know what I'm saying. You shame a person because they don't have a certain thing, or they're not a certain status that you might feel like they should be, or you know what I mean. So it is. I feel like if people know the damage that they do when they do these certain things like this, then the potential of them not doing it if they have a heart um could decrease. They might not. They might think twice before they do it. So
You
that
want
is
to
the
hit on defamation definition, please?
yeah, we're gonna hit on defamation too. Okay. So along with the cyberbullying, let's see if this is going to. Oh shoot! Hold on, y'all. Uh, let me go back out. Let me go back over here. Hold on. Let me remove. Let me stop sharing the screen. Let me go to share my screen here. Uh, Defamation. Share. Let me click on this here. Oh shoot! Hold on, y'all. I gotta. Can you see that screen?
Yeah, we see it.
Yep, see it.
Okay. Shoot, my eyes are hurting. Can you? Is this English? Okay, yes it is. Let's see here. Let's go back up. Legal definition of. Can you see that lettering? Candy or B.
It's small.
It's small, but I can blow it up. It lets me expand it.
Can you? Do you mind reading it? Cause I'm. Let me see. The false statements is made to a third party.
What are you looking for? The definition of
So,
defamation?
okay, the legal definition of defamation of character. Can you see that up on this? Can you see it?
Yeah. So it says each state establishes its own definition for defamation of character. In general, however, it is it occurs when a false statement is made to a third party. The statement is presented as fact. The statement is presented as fact, and the statement causes reputational damage.
Yeah. The defamation of character can take two different forms. False statements can be made orally, in which case you would pursue a claim for slander, or the statement can be written, in which you can pursue a liable claim. So, orally, say for instance, they might get on social media and do a video, and it says here the statement is false. Whenever it's a defamation claim, the statement is false. You've lied on a person, and especially if you do it like on a big platform, and
Notice that
you got hundreds of people.
the statement is presented as fact.
Yeah, so it's presented as facts, but it's actually a false. It's a lie. So, like, if I just like what's with the Cardi B situation with Tasha K, when she got on her panel and said that Cardi B had a STD. She made the people believe that it was true that she had a STD, but in fact, she really did not have an STD, and she was able to prove that she didn't have an STD in court, and that's how she ended up winning her defamation
Which
case against Tasha K.
which was what amount? 4 million.
Mm-hmm.
$4 million, right?
Yeah, she won that $4 million lawsuit. So if you could prove that whatever that person said about you is false, that's just like what they doing to Robert. The girl got on her panel and said that he was a pedophile. What else did she say about him? He was a woman beater, and he commits
Wait, who said
incest.
that?
The Felicia girl. I don't know her last name. I
Oh, is
really
that
didn't
what she did? Okay, I missed
mention
it.
it. Yeah. But because she doesn't have facts that he's never been arrested for domestic violence, he is never been proven that he messed with young girls or is a pedophile. He's never been charged and convicted of pedophilia. He is what else did she say about him? They've never proved that he committed incest with who? They saying Sierra's his cousin and stuff like that. So those are all lies and it has affected his platform. Like the lies that they tell on him, the DV stories and all that stuff, it has affected his platform. His numbers went down. Now his numbers are starting to come back up, but because that affected his income, he could sue quite a few people. He could sue quite a few people for defamation of character.
It also affected his mental. I'm willing to
Yes,
bet that
absolutely.
don't go unrecognized. When you lie on people in front of a bunch of people, even if it's a small amount, even if you're not a huge content creator, to get laughs or to get jokes or just because you're angry at whatever you got going on
Hmm.
in your life, that's the problem. People are
Hmm.
getting sued. People are going to court, catching cases left and right, even in this LaTruth story.
Yeah, they
And
are.
it's sad. It's a sad situation that people got to stoop to such levels for what? Attention?
And that's just like the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I mean, he won his defamation
In these
lawsuit.
cases, with these platforms, when you content creators, it's for money. You want to get the views, you want to get the likes.
Hmm.
But when you're dealing in some with somebody in real life, what are they gaining from it?
Yeah. What are they gaining? Because at the end of the day, you got to know that you defaming this man's character or whoever the person is. You tell them you spreading lies about them. These are not actual facts. You have not proven them. They're not facts. Um.
And they can be proven as lies.
Hmm.
And that's where the problem lies. Then people don't understand what you put out on the internet never goes away. So if you decide to delete something after you know it was wrong, if
Yeah.
somebody didn't screenshot it or screen record it,
Re-recorded it.
if there was a legal case, then
Yep.
Meta would have to go back and pull that information up. It's not gone.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, once you put it out there, it's out there.
It's out there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If you dropped it, it's out there. Period.
And you got to
Poo.
understand, people, that there are people that unalive themselves because of stuff like this. Everybody's not strong like Robert is. Everybody can't handle that. Thousands of people to have a view of you like that. You you can
Right.
go. He could probably go walking outside on. You know what I mean? Who knows who might hear her live her video saying that he's the p word, and they could have had a child, a cousin, or they could have been somebody that experienced that type of harm to themselves and take it out on him. You never know. So when you do stuff like this can be detrimental to somebody. This can really cause somebody to be unalived or hurt or anything. People really need to be careful and mindful of the things they do.
And
Hello,
say,
Latoya, how you doing?
Hi,
Yeah,
Latoya.
people need to be mindful of what they do and what they say and
And
how they
people
know.
also need to tread lightly because there are people out here that are. mentally unstable,
Mhm.
mentally, and what you put out there, they may believe it and try
Mhm.
to act on what you put out there.
Mhm.
Or you could put it out there and people have families. In this story, they even dragging the family. But when you
Yes.
put people's family and involved on the internet, that family
Yeah.
can
Hey,
also bring
Latoya.
in those character lawsuits
Exactly. People snap every single
every
day for
day,
stuff, and it don't
every
take a
Yeah.
day.
lot.
Yeah, people should just, I mean, just before you, should be a big sign that says before you type, think, because what are you, yeah. hmm
And
Think
my
Bully,
thing
before
is
you
this:
talk,
if
because
you
at a
want to be
at a old age, older age, you should know better. You should know better.
definitely, definitely.
exactly, and you should have experienced enough ups and downs in your life to know that you're not gonna always you might not always be in the position that you in. You might not always be the status that you are. So you got to be careful at the stones you throw at other people. Trying to step on their neck when they down. I mean, a lot of this stuff they really trying to. I can't even explain the evilness that I have witnessed doing
Coming
this.
from the internet.
I
Um,
personally, hello, Miss Lynn.
hi, Miss Lynn.
Hey, Miss
I dropped
Lynn.
in to say hi. It's been a horrible weekend. My God, son was an oh my God, in a house fire, and my best friend grandson out alive himself.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh
That
my
is exactly what we're
God.
talking about right there. I'm sorry, Miss Lynn.
I am so sorry,
My
Miss Lynn.
condolences.
Right, my
Yes,
condolences.
I'm be praying for the family. My
That's bad.
goodness.
This is what it is. You don't know what people are dealing with or going through. Leave people alone. Focus on you.
Exactly. Exactly. Leave
Get
people
yourself
alone.
in order.
There it is right there. Leave people alone.
That really is the answer.
Mind your business. That's what's the answer. Mind your own business. And stop worrying about
Yes,
what everybody else got going on or what everybody else is doing or how you feel like you can drag somebody.
exactly.
There's too much going
You
on in
know, some
life. People
people,
dealing with stuff on an everyday basis.
some people just evil anyway, though.
Some
Yeah,
people are just evil, but you gotta know karma always
But the
spins the block.
evil people don't care about karma.
If they don't care about karma, then that's on them. But
They don't care about nothing, just themselves at that particular moment,
yes,
and
exactly.
hurting whomever their target is for the day.
Hmm.
whoever they gonna get to laugh off
No, like a target. Yeah, so they pick a target and they go after it.
or just for money, we get on
Yeah,
here and we say wrong stuff, evil stuff for money.
yeah,
And it's gotten to the point where this lady
yeah,
to speak this because y'all are dropping Jews. Yes,
yeah.
Big Blue. Yes,
Big
Big
Blue,
Blue. Stay
me
tuned
working.
because I'm gonna let you know what I've gone through in this over this last few days
Yeah,
in my life. Cyberbullying and internet or cyber
Well,
stalking, defamation
since
of
we're on it,
character.
yeah.
Candy, go ahead and you want to share it.
Do I want to share it?
Well, we're on the
Can
Your
subject.
your experience, or do you want to continue to just talk about or do you want to share your experience with I've never personally experienced cyberbullying or defamation.
Yeah, me neither.
or
So,
trusting somebody that turned on you.
yeah. And a lot of times you could trust people, they'll turn on you and then they'll lie on you to somebody else just to make themselves look good. I can tell y'all that I work in a mental health facility and I see so many people coming there that, I try to encourage them because the facility that I work in is a voluntary. So it's not an involuntary, it's a voluntary facility. So that means that when they come in, they've checked themselves in because they know they needed help. So we try our best to, let them know, we congratulate them how strong they are for advocating for themselves and coming in and getting the help. But I can say, you don't understand how many people come in because they have been bullied, they have been cyber bullied, and it could have there has been cases to where people, like, it's been years have passed, but what they've experienced during that time still affects them. Like, it has really affected them in such a way to where they go into deep depression. Um, it changes how they view themselves. It lowers their self-esteem. Yeah, I mean, it just causes a lot of damage. And people don't realize when you hurt an individual, how they respond to that pain affects everybody they connected to. Because the people that's connected to them, they have to deal with a hurt individual who they can't help. You get a lot of times, and a lot of times when the people come into the facility that are hurting for stuff like this, they families and stuff don't understand the mental health part of it. Is somebody uh who is that? Can you mute your mic? I don't know who it is.
B. That's B.
Mute your mic. It's like I'm getting tongue tied. Uh, Barry Boots says, I also work at a mental health institution. I have visit with 30 people each month. Even though I'm going through it, someone's going through it. Yes, yep, that's true. That's true. But a lot of
That
times,
is.
big blueberry boots. I'm trying to, I think the mental health facility. I mean, the mental health has came a long way. It has, and more people are starting to understand and get educated on it. Um, but a lot of times, especially if you have somebody, say for instance, parents that are older, like in their 60s and 70s, they come from the old school where they kind of don't believe in going through the depression and the anxiety and PTSD and stuff like that. And so it's important that if there's somebody that's listening, have somebody in their family that is going through something like this, educate yourself on how um these things can affect the person mentally. You know what I'm saying? The more you educate yourself and read on it and read on signs of how people get depressed behind stuff like this, most of the time when people get depressed, they isolate themselves. They don't want to talk, they don't want to be bothered. They might come home, go to their room. Yeah, they'll go to work and go through the motions every day, but you'll see like their social life start to change. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta it's important that we educate ourselves, even if we don't have nobody in our family going through it, just to be educated, period. Because you can see signs in yourself. I remember I went through depression for years after my brother was murdered, unalived. After my brother was unalived, I went through depression for years and didn't even know I was in depression, and so it affected my business, it affected how I parented, it affected everything. So you got to know that you're not only hurting that individual, you hurting they could be they have kids, they can have a spouse, they can have siblings, they can have their mother. You could be hurting. Hello, Kimberly. You are
Hi,
hurting
Kimberly.
a lot of people. Miss Blue. Let me read Miss Blue statement. It says both of my sons had challenges as well, so I visit with them. I know how to deal with them. Exactly. Yeah, this helps me help them.
Wow, get
Exactly.
to
We
Miss
gotta
Linda.
know. We gotta know. Hats off to you too, for being an advocate and stepping up and knowing and having an understanding, so that you can be there and help your kids. That's true. I was bullied when I was a child, and by my mother, and she allowed my siblings to bully me as well. They called me all kinds of names. I stayed in my room. Oh Lord Jesus. See that right there, especially from somebody that's connected to you, that's supposed to be that one you run to when you have
The
somebody bully
protector,
you.
the
Yes, but
person who's supposed to protect you,
I'm so
is
sorry, Miss Lynn,
bullying
you
you.
experienced that. Goodness gracious. And people don't, I mean, that stuff, you carry that stuff for years. That right there, that type of pain lasts a long time.
It is hard, Berry Blue, but we do get through it.
Hmm.
You stay positive and you stay focused on and block out all the chaos around you and focus on you. Focus on healing. When you can find your peace, whatever that is, whether it's doing yoga, whether it's going to the gym, whatever it is, find your peace.
Yes, yes. We got to get to that place to where, like Candy said, you got to find your peace, even in the middle of the storm. Like, you have to. There is an ounce of peace in the middle of that storm, and all it takes is a little bit. It takes a little bit. You got to keep pushing through,
You
and you
have
got to
to
know
heal
that.
for that. You may need counseling, Miss Lynn, so you can get through that. Because if you're still questioning it, you haven't let go. It, it's it's gonna keep lingering in you.
Yeah, yeah,
You have to find peace in that just as well.
you know how I dealt with certain situations. Hold on just a second, you guys. Hold on.
Yes, yes. I think we all need a therapist. And people look at it as a bad thing, but if you know that inside you're hurting, you need to speak to a therapist.
uh
You need to
yes,
talk to somebody that can help
exactly.
you release all that built up frustration, anger, hurt.
Um,
We carry that around, and then we throw it on the other people because we
yeah,
don't know how to deal with it ourselves. When you heal, you have to do a deep self evaluation and go back to childhood or whatever it was, and you have to start forgiving, and you have to start trying to get an understanding of what you could or could not do, and you have to let it go, and you have to look back. Even with your mother's situation, I would say she still loved you, but it was something deeper that she experienced in
that
her
she
life
experienced exactly.
that
That's what I
now
was
is
gonna
a
say.
generational curse and it's falling back, and it was taken out on you. So somewhere down the line, if you don't break that, you can continue to um have these generational curses, and that's what people don't understand. Somewhere you have to heal and break the curse.
Yeah, a lot of times it's about going back to that place. I remember I had it was a young transgender that came to the facility, and he was really hurt. He was really hurt because of the bullying and everything that he experienced, not only outside of his home but inside of his home, where he felt like he should have gotten understanding and love and from his grandmother. But he really said his grandmother didn't really bully him. She just would didn't agree with him. And then, so what I told him, I said, you have to understand. Well, I told the the person, you have to understand that the generation in which your grandmother grew up in, totally different from the generation that you grew up in. So these things was instilled into her. So you can't expect for somebody that has knew this their whole life in art. Hello, child of God.
Oh, child of
To
God.
all of a sudden transform and understand what you're going through. And and that's just like she had to understand that she come from a totally different situation. She has to understand that you come from a totally different era that she did. So it's all about saying we don't have to agree. I don't have to agree with your lifestyle. And grandma, I don't have to agree with the fact that you don't agree, but we will still love and respect each other. And by him having that view of it and have an understanding of it, uh, it changed the way
Um,
he thought about her.
Miss Lynn,
He was more understanding. She said, I don't know what the problem was.
Miss Lynn, just know that you were not the problem.
She
That's
didn't
all
speak.
you have to know. That's all you need to comprehend at the moment. You were not the problem. You probably will never find out what the problem was.
Yeah,
But in order for you to heal from that, you have to understand that you were not the problem.
you were not the problem. Mm-mm. It was something in her, um, and you probably reminded her of herself, or something you reminded her of something, and and that's probably what you know caused her to target you. You never know. I mean, it's so complex because, gosh, I mean, my story will take us all the way completely away from this, because I really don't want to delve into it, but you're gonna have to go back to get an understanding. And maybe it's somebody, I don't know if your mother still have siblings that are still alive, or somebody that can share with you if you know anything about her upbringing and her lifestyle, to where you can probably have an understanding of what it is, or that had her thinking that way, or you know what I mean. Like Candy said, therapy might be a good thing. Hello, boot sister. Okay, she said. Oh shoots, I'm clicking on wrong
Therapy
thing.
would be the best thing because she needs to
Yeah,
find some type of
outlet.
healing to get her through
Hmm.
that, or it's gonna eat her up. It it'll eat you up. You cannot hold on to that. You can't keep wondering why this, why that. Was it me? Was it just know it wasn't you? It was something that she experienced.
And look, Miss Lynn, you said your father was your savior. Is what my uncle said to us. Um, After my parents passed away, when he said to us, "What if one of y'all found out that one of you weren't your mother's or your father's child?"
And the, hmm.
Oh, thank you, child of God. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
for
Ooh,
subscribing.
new subscriber. Yes, and I love that name, child of God. All right.
That's right.
Thank you,
Mhm.
child of God.
Thank you, Big Berry Blue. Thank you,
Thank you, Big Berry Blue.
Girl, I keep saying her name wrong.
I always cut it short. It's either Big Blue or Berry Boots.
Yes, but
I was glad to see she was back.
I
That
would
was
say
me over there. I don't know whose live it is, but I saw her and I was just happy that she was still standing.
yes. I saw her, and I think uh Boots, you are Upper's Mod, right? I do believe she's Upper's Mod. But Miss
Uh,
Lynn, you stressed that that your father was your savior. So I would just say focus on the positive things and that your father might have saw in you, that your father shared with you, the loving and caring that he gave you. I would say focus on that. Yeah, she's
would
up
you? I
my.
have a question for you. Who's that? Miss Lynn?
Hmm.
What if you found out that you weren't your mother or your father's child? Would you want to know that information, or would you want to just keep it as is?
Well, that might help her if she did know. That might help her as to know why her mom did said what she said to her. Some of the things she said to her about that. My dad cheated on my mom, so I be wondering if I was my father's child and not my mother's, and then he came back and said this.
Girl,
Right.
That can be possible, and that
very
could be
possible,
why.
girl.
Yeah, that could be possible, and she probably had that resentment for him and took it out on you.
That could be possible, but that is so deep that I wouldn't, I wouldn't, I would try not to let that consume me. You know, you
Yeah,
you gotta heal from that, whether it's true or not. I don't. Would you want to know?
I will say this
What
to you, Miss
because she
Lynn.
does want to know. I changed my
You
mind.
said,
Yeah, it's devastating. It's gonna be
would it be?
devastating if you find out. Um,
I will
or
say this. It might not be as devastating as you think, because if you do it and you get answers, and it could very well not might not be the answers what you want, but it will at least bring an understanding. What I did that ancestry DNA.
Oh, did you? I've always thought about doing that.
Hmm. I did the ancestry DNA, and I know my family that's on there. It connected me with cousins on my mom, my dad's side, all this. But what it does is people will go, like for instance, if your dad's side of the family or your mother's side of the family, somebody in the family has done ancestry, so it's gonna connect you to who, and then again, it might be connect you to people on your father's side, and you might not see nobody on your mother's side. It might be a people on a side of the family that this is not connected to my mama. That will give you answers right there, or vice versa. It connected me to all my family on both sides. I mean, it goes far back. It gives you breakdown of the percentage. I think I'm like 90. Well, no, I take that back. It's like 83% Nigerian.
And you believe it to be fact?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know my great grandmother was a pygmy from on my mom's side, and then on my dad's side was Nigerian on both sides of my family, and um, so that's why I got so much Nigerian in my blood because both sides of my family has Nigerian. My great grandparents on both sides. So, and I know I'm 1% Irish. No, is it 1%, 2% Irish? That's probably why I got the freckles or whatnot. But yeah, I would encourage anybody go do that ancestry DNA. That I look nothing like my mom, but I look like my dad's auntie.
I've definitely thought about it for sure.
Hmm.
Does it
I mean,
cost?
that it was $100. You know what I
No
mean? It was a
thanks.
hundred. That's not bad. It was $100.
I'm good with the current relatives that I have.
But a lot of times, like during Black Friday or something like that, you can get. They have Black Friday sales cheaper like that. But yes, Miss Lynn, I would if I was you, I would probably look into doing like an ancestry DNA um test to figure that you know so you can see your both sides of the family. It gives you a whole breakdown of the parental sides um of the family. Say for instance, if you have a first cousin over here, it tells you which side of the family that first cousin come from, or second cousin, or third cousin, or what have you. Yeah. So I would try encourage everybody to try it. But back to
Mm.
um you know, the mental pain and suffering that people
I
go
think
through.
she meant since both of her parents are gone, how does she go about doing that?
So with the ancestry DNA, once you do it, you do your little. I forgot how to did I do the mouth swab or whatever. But anyway, once you do it, send your information in. Okay, even if your parents gone, it's still say for instance you have if even if you have living relatives, you have some like I was connected to thousands of people on both sides. My family is thousands of people. So
So
you'll
the
see
only swab that you need is yours.
that's it. You just need yours and somebody in your family done did it because I see a lot of my cousins, not all my family, but I see a lot of my cousins on both sides have done it, and they show up on my ancestry. I didn't even know they had done it, but it connects us because of the DNA, and it tells you, oh, you connected. Like my first cousin Michelle, she had did it, and it connected us. I mean, are they gone? So even though they gone, like my dad is deceased, um, but because you have familiar DNA with the um say for instance like I do a DNA and if my brother did a DNA or I can't really explain it. So to have like your cousins or your brother or siblings on there and it'll say this person is have certain percentage of DNA like yours that it equals up to being your first cousin, second cousin, or a brother or sister or something like that. But then the line goes down even though my father and my mother's still alive but she's never did a DNA ancestry DNA even though they are deceased because there's other relatives on there and say for instance you start building your family tree based on like I put my father's information in there it connects you um to to the people that's connected to him. I can't really explain it, the breakdown of it, but you know that it's your family. If it's say for instance, if you're your mother's child and you're not your father's child, or you're your father's child and not your mother's child, you will know if you do an ancestry DNA. You will know. You definitely will know. It's cheaper than doing a regular DNA test because both your parents are not, they're not here any longer. So, um, I would just say try it. It'll show you how to break it down. It'll show you. Be surprised who might be your family members and who not. Candy, do you want to share some of the stuff that you've experienced with cyberbullying or or defamation? Because I think you experienced them both.
Oh, the trauma. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. I have. This has been a crazy, crazy last couple of days. And I don't know how to um, put it out there, how to start it off, but I've I have been going through some health issues. I have been dealing with a whole bunch of things behind the scenes. Sometimes I'll get on here and I won't say too much. But sometimes I'll get on here and I'll say a lot. It's depending on, when you're going through stuff. How, I mean, sometimes you just don't want to talk. But um, I don't know, B.
I mean, if you don't feel
I okay. So here's the thing.
if you don't feel comfortable,
I
Candy,
I know I feel comfortable. I'm just trying to get my thoughts together on how to put out here what happened. So as again, I was going through some things. I know these two ladies in real life. Um, B BG has been there by my side through a whole lot of what I've been going through. I I don't like asking people for help at all. I figured, I mean, I'll get through it. I'll get through it. Anywho, there's only a few people I talk to. So a friend of mine, um, kind of put some information out there, gave somebody some ammunition to go after me, and I mean, I'm not gonna go into it yet. I'll let B tell how the story went when she reached out to somebody for me. B, you want to talk about it? Is she on mute? B,
I don't know if she's on mute or not. Let's see here. I'm gonna unshare my screen. Uh, Hold on. Oh, she done
mm,
dropped down. She's probably gonna come back up, Candy. She's probably
okay.
gonna come back up. But it's like this cyberbullying and this defamation and not even
It's
just
out of
cyberbullying.
control. It's just
It's out of
like one
control.
of the Sweet Mom situations when she um trusted and confided in people, and then they threw it back at her, and they put it out there and threw it in her face. But this is real life. It's not somebody that I met on the internet. It's somebody that I have known and been friends with for a very long time, and a guy that I have known and been I won't say friends, but I have known for quite some while. Um,
Oh, here's B.
Can you guys hear me?
we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can
I
hear
don't
you.
know what happened to you,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm
but
sure my
do you
phone.
you want to start with how this all began,
Are
the
you going?
cyberbullying and the
Well, I don't
defamation?
think you, but I don't think you need to go back to the beginning to describe the cyberbullying because that's just fast forwarded to today. I mean, to this week. So I don't think you need to go through the whole story because there wasn't any cyberbullying in the beginning. It just recently happened, right? It's like that's what you're referring to, right?
Yeah, I'm referring to that, but I'm also referring to where it stemmed from.
Where when you reached out for help.
Okay. Um. So, so the gist of the story is, I reached out for help on behalf of a friend, Candy. So the person that I reached out to help for, A, did not help, and B, did not respond well to the asking. I guess is a polite way of putting it.
What was very disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
So if I could, can I? I mean, I don't know him, and I don't even want to know him. I do know the female that you're talking about, but if I could kind of sum it up a little bit for it. So did you were asked for B on your behalf asked for somebody who was in a position to help you and reached out to ask that person for help. Now, when you're dealing with people that feel like that, uh, I'm gonna put it like this, just like in the movie Set It Off. Okay. Nate wanted something in return for
The help.
the help.
The help. Because it's definitely a Nate.
And,
We can use Nate.
and
However,
unlike
um,
Stormy,
Unlike
she
Stormy.
decided not to uh, kiss butt, and per se, and was like, I decline any advances or whatever offers or
there were rules. Did you follow my
rules.
rules? Did you
Yes,
tell her it was like this person wanted a one-on-one conversation? I don't know if it was to tell, I mean, break down. I put what I put on the internet. That says enough to me. But moral of the story is he went back to something that happened in 2014, 2015 that had nothing to do with anything. Something that he actually put out there himself, created, put it out there, and I reshared it. And so he was pissed off about that and says, I forgive, I don't forget. F you and F her. And we left it at that, right? Didn't go no further. It's okay. Life goes on. Um
And did.
it did. And so the other day, what was it? Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, whatever day this week, this person decides to go back out there on his Facebook page and just start posting subliminals. This what he say? A destitute bitch that what he say that need money or down and just going in. I mean, really going in. And I'm like, we like, what's wrong with him?
exactly, Boots, exactly.
He didn't want to help. He could have just said no. Exactly. Just say no. We took the no. We're not gonna follow those rules, sir. Well, I'm not. She gave me the rules, but you have rules to give it from the heart. You're supposed to be a person that gives from the heart. You want to do it, and I get it. You can do what you want to do with your money. That's yours. I wasn't I wasn't banking on you to to do anything. The thought of you never came to my mind. I never once said, can you give it to me? We didn't even get that far. He was so disrespectful that it turned into like an arguing match. I'm not gonna argue. Like, no, I got bigger fish to fry. You're not one of those. But we left it alone. And he brought it back up and just started going in. First, it involved my kids. Then it
Oh,
involved my sister. Then it involved somebody
Sorry.
else. I ain't even gonna say the name that they called somebody else, but it was lies. And you know, once you if you're dealing with a person that wants control and you take the control from them, they get angry.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was going through some stuff. So instead of letting him hold that over my head, and he called me a lie or uh, what did he say? I'm lying about what I'm going through. I'm playing games or whatever he said. I reposted it, and when I reposted it, he got angry because I put it out there myself. I'm not. I mean, I'm not the type of person that I'm afraid to say what I'm going through. But it's just certain people that I'm gonna talk to and tell them what I'm going through fully. You'll get
Yeah.
bits of it, but you won't know the whole story. You won't know how it's affecting me. You won't know what I'm doing behind the scenes unless you're close to me.
Right, Big Blue.
How the
Yes.
hell can someone tell you what you're going through exactly if I'm lying or not? And it's
And
already out there, out for
and the thing about it
every
is,
surgery that I went through, every not every, because I went through a lot, not every procedure, but to make fun of somebody's health, one is what he did. Not knowing any given day, you can go out here and get in a car wreck, and you can be a vegetable.
yeah,
Everything can stop. You may flash your money, flash your money
yeah,
today, but tomorrow you can be broke. You can make fun of somebody else's situation, and God'll put you right in that situation to see if you can
exactly,
make it through. God will humble you
exactly,
real quick.
Nisha.
He most certainly
Um,
will. But it was so
yeah,
bad. It was so bad. Me personally,
I think I'm saying it right,
I
Nisha.
what?
Yeah, her name, Nisha, Nisha.
Hi, Nisha,
Nisha,
God can
Nisha.
hump you real quick, can't he? She know me in real life.
Yeah, and the thing about it is he and what makes it even worse is because this is a circle of people that that like they
We
have
share mutual
mu-
friends,
yeah,
a
lots of
lot of
mutual
mutual
friends.
Yeah,
friends.
and so those mutual friends are gonna get to see what they. Yeah, that's yeah. It's a
Watch
small
God
circle.
change this situation. I know, and if I wasn't what you say, Brenda, I had
The
the what
patience
of
of Job.
Job, the peace of Job,
The patience.
the patience.
Hmm. You
Because
know,
a lot of the times I will focus on what I can do to fix the issue instead of waddle in the issue. And I posted. I'm gonna tell you what set it off. I posted my equipment from work because he's out there talking about you'll tell the welfare people what you going through, but you won't um tell I guess tell him. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's the gift of discernment. When you know somebody's not fully right or could even possibly take this and put it over your head, then you're not going to use that
Yeah,
person. When God sends you somebody, it's not going to be God is not a creator of chaos.
at all.
he
On that
showed.
phone call, it was chaos. Throughout that whole asking, it was, who is it? I'm not just gonna help somebody I don't know. I don't. You if you're helping from the heart, for one, you don't gotta get that deep. Somebody you knows need help. I either got it or I don't. I
But
either
can we
want
read
to or
this?
I won't.
Read what Nisha said.
Nisha, let's say. There was no way he should have known anything you were going through and you didn't tell him.
But
Exactly,
but
exactly. And
but
you
a close
but
friend. Well,
this is listen,
Somebody
in the
told me.
story, the 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 person that gave this guy the ammunition to go after me was a good friend.
Was?
This person right here that's talking is the one that I sent to help that person when I couldn't go help. So we were both working for this person. This was a friend. So in the midst of the trial, I'm not just sitting there like let me put it out there. I hadn't got paid in 3 months. So when this friend would call, I would get up and go and work for her to get cash in my pocket. But I would also do things um behind the scene, applying for jobs, trying to, get back up. Now I got to stop these surgeries and I got to get up and go to work and deal with the pain. Fortunately, my doctor referred me to a chiropractor so that I could get some type of relief so that I could go back to work. She was there. The person that one of the person that we were working for was a good friend who I confided in, who, and I'm not going to, I don't know if I want to get as deep as to how
No, I
those two
wouldn't.
are connected because they're both married. I'm gonna say they're both married, and it goes deeper with how those two
Yeah,
were
I wouldn't
connected to
even.
where the she could the my information could be given to him, and I don't know if she displayed it the way it came out with lies, or he just wanted to dig that deep.
Yes, blue is candy. Hmm.
Was it?
No, she was
And then
asking,
sent
was
to
it you that
friend.
was talking? It was candy. She thought it was B at first.
B don't have these problems. B was just the friend that was saying, she kept saying, if nobody knows what you're going through, you nobody's gonna help you if they don't know what you're
Mhm.
going through. It's just
Yeah.
ask. All you can do is ask. So and
Hmm.
it took a lot of convincing because I'm just that type of person. I'll be okay. It's gonna work itself out. It's gonna work out the way it's supposed to. But this is
This
this is
person, I feel just based on looking at, because I don't associate but he's connected to a lot of people I'm connected to as well, and so just by me looking at his page and see going down, he loves to attack women. And he actually have attacked B before. And I don't know if he was joking about the situation, but he has actually attacked B before. But he loves attacking women. So
he's also attacked a male, one male that I know of that uh, called himself his friends. They were supposed to be friends, but he drugged the hell out of him. And it's like a cycle. Is this what we doing for laughs?
yeah,
Is this what we doing? And even with B, it takes a lot to get her upset. So she didn't look at it no
To a
way.
detriment. I didn't look, yeah. To a
She didn't.
detriment.
She
her
didn't look
her
at it anyway.
her response was classic. It was. It was. I was like,
Yeah,
you
I
go,
usually
girl.
don't. Yeah, I don't buy
A
into it.
lot of times this is what with the cyberbullying and stuff like that. If it's a bully out there listening,
If it's a bully out there listening, if you somebody said they had been bullied when they were a kid. Now I haven't experienced that, but what I will say is stand up. Don't let nobody bully you. I don't care what they put on the internet. When you know it's a lie and you can debunk that lie, then don't worry about it. Continue on. Life's too short. We got too much stuff going on in the world to let the devil distract you from where you going.
Exactly.
Stay the
Exactly.
course. That's a distraction on where you
Yeah,
supposed to be.
exactly. Like Blue said, exactly. Stay the course. Don't allow. Surround yourself with positive people, even though you have that negative person in the center of it all. Surround yourself with positive people because
Just be
At
mindful
all
of
times.
who you tell and
mhm,
what you tell your business to. It's like walking on thin ice
yeah,
because at any given moment, boom, where did this come from? In this process of elimination, if you know you don't talk to very many people and you definitely don't go deep into what's going on in your life, and this person
yeah,
may have knew some stuff, but she didn't know everything. I could tell you two people that know the whole story. One is right here on this B. I'm just gonna say B was one. She was on the phone with me every single day. And if you listen to her, her voice is uplifting. Her voice will give you energy. Her voice will make you laugh. We can sit on the phone and laugh through the storm while we on calls for hours
mhm.
trying to
Yes,
make
I'm
something
mindful, but
happen.
you see what Boot says. Yes, I'm mindful, but if I tell you, then I wanted you to know, and I don't care where they carry that bone to. I threw it out. Yes, I totally agree with that. I'm at the stage in my life now. If I share something with you, at this point, I really, I don't care
My
because
life is an open book because we all
yes,
go through the struggle.
but when somebody
So
like
I
this
don't
guy,
care if you laughing at me, keep
yeah.
watching
But my
because
thing
I
is,
may be down today, but I may be up tomorrow. You don't know what God can do. You don't know what's working underneath the scene. But what he didn't say was the things that's going on behind the scenes. So what he didn't know was I already had a job. I'm guessing he didn't know the equipment that arrived the very next day. He went in talking about welfare and all this extra stuff. And when I posted it, it stirred up the inside. That's the devil shaking. That's shaking. He was angry, angry as hell. Why are you so angry about somebody um achieving something? Are moving from or getting up, elevating. Why are you so mad?
yeah.
Right.
My thing is,
Some people prey on people's downfalls,
they
it's
do.
and it's right now it's running rapid. It's running rapid. Everybody's angry. The murders, the unaliving, should I say, is
Yeah,
at an all time high because everybody is going through something and everybody is struggling to get through it, whether it's physical, mentally, emotionally, financially.
child of God's
Everybody's
comment.
going
Where
through
is that?
something. Some people want you to
Uh,
stay down. Yes, they
I
do.
think
Real talk.
I did put that up there. This one here. No, I'm sorry. That's child of God's comment
Boots
is
getting
it that one,
seen.
Blue? Oh, it's way up. She said,
Hey, Sheena Nicole.
think
I
about
didn't
it
see
again.
you come in. Child of God, what the you can have it today and it'll be gone tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Or
You
you can
sure
have it
can.
today and it can be gone. it can be
The
gone
thing
today.
about it
She
is, it's like
said,
I
Right. You can have it today and gone tomorrow.
exactly.
you can.
But the
It
thing
it
about
ain't
it
what
is
you go
this:
through. It's never what you go through. It's how you get through it. Even if you going through a storm, that's what I'm saying. People should still be nice. You don't
yeah.
know who is out there to bless you. God will send people to bless you.
The
He
thing
most
about it
certainly will.
is knowing that everybody is not in the spiritual mindset or understanding that you're in. Like um, me going through trials of life, I know that it's God that is, and you too, Candy. You know this as well. That is God sharpening our character and building us for greater. And that's why He says in His Word that when you go through various trials, count it all joy, because everything, every position that we're in, God is protecting us. And others might see it as bad. Others might see it as you at your rock bottom of this. You'll never be at your bottom when God is your source. So He's gonna always come through and pull through. And when you got people like that, like him, that goes online and try to down you and destroy you and stuff like that, and you knowing your source, you know what I'm saying? Like he could never, even with him, he
Hey,
even
I
went
got
on.
a question, Sean. I'm sorry,
He,
I don't mean to interrupt you. Does anybody know what $5 shots mean? Go ahead, Sean. $5
mhm.
shot. The $5 shot.
Yeah, child. I don't do shots, so I don't know.
No, it was a it
I
was a
know, but I
reference
know what
to
you're saying. But
something. It was a reference to something sexually that he was
yeah,
telling people. Either I have sex with somebody for $5. A friend of mine broke it down and was like, he's saying that you, I don't know even how to say this online. You give head for
fellatio,
$5.
fellatio.
This is how low he went.
Hmm. But Candy,
But
like I
I
said,
know that I've been celibate for the last 3 years. If I wanted to do it, I would do it. So if it
But
was the
I
right
don't know
person,
why, but
you
she
do it
has,
for
y'all.
free if it's the
That's what
right
she
person.
said.
However, if anybody walk up to me and say something about $5, he better have told them that I'm not the right one to play with in that manner. But people will go through to the bottom of the depths of hell to destroy you. And for what? You're
hmm,
not paying my bills. I'm not sleeping with you. Why are you concerned with anything that I have going on? If I don't never see you in person in life again, I'm okay. You know, don't let people. Oh my God, he's a a-hole. He most certainly is. Most certainly is. But don't let people discourage you or get you off track. Because what God has for you is for you. And can't no man take that away. Period. Period. Even on this side of this saga, people are getting drugged left and right. I don't know what's wrong with people. People just angry.
People,
hmm.
people, and
You doxing people. You're
people,
calling
and
their
There
jobs,
is
getting them
being people,
fired.
people.
You people are peopling, and
Of
it ain't a
course
good
he do,
look.
Blue. Of course he do.
Oh no, hell no. I hope not. I hope not.
I mean, you're a beautiful young lady, Candy. Of course he does. And you
This
should.
this this guy dated a friend of mine. He and plus he's married. So no, I know his background. And no, I mean if he does, I mean that's I don't know. That's on him. But no, nobody I would. That's what I sense. Um, I don't know. Maybe you just, I don't know. Some people think money will pay for any and everything, but there's some people with morals out here. I'm not going to sell my soul for $1, for none. I'll go through the struggle before I do that. So I don't know what the motive was. I don't know. When he said F y'all, we went on. Yeah, I did talk to my friend about it. It's my friend. I vented. I thought. And then the twists and the turns and the lies and the bringing everybody into it. One thing for sure and two for certain, you do not play with people's kids. We've been going through this over here for a minute with people posting people's kids. Leave people alone. You got kids. You have a wife. You have a family. I know
Kids
things
should
about
always be off
you that
limits.
could destroy your family,
Yeah.
and vice versa. I also know things that could destroy the person that gave the information.
Now I can say this. In my world, if you don't want to see the grizzly, don't mess with the cubs, baby. You
I
mess with
mean,
the
that's
cubs,
where it got
the
to
grizzly
that
coming out.
point.
The
It,
grizzly coming out. Now I'm pretty mild mannered, laid
Mhm.
back. But if you
then,
don't
and
want to
if
see
that's
the
the
grizzly,
case, child of God, you can have a problem with women. You can have a problem with men. You can have a problem with whoever you want to have a problem with. But that does not give
well, I
you
said,
the right
Alexander, I want
to
you to
to
have.
drag people. Go fix yourself. Go heal yourself because something is wrong with you. It's a, I don't know if it's a mental thing.
You right,
I don't know what it is, but you get a kick out
very
of
big.
dragging people, and it ain't cool
Yeah,
because you can find yourself in court. That same person that you dragged with defamation, you will can empty your pocket if they can, if they've gone through enough.
yeah.
Or
I agree with Child of God.
cyberbullying.
I think
There
some.
you can get cases on cyberbullying. What was it,
Yeah.
Sean?
No, I was
Hold
saying
on,
I
I
agree
got
with
something.
Child of God too, as far as he has something against women. Because based on what I seen on his page, even though he got into it with that one guy, like he had made a whole list of women. So it's like he attacks women really bad. And I also agree with what Barry Boosie.
Big Blueberry guys
Hmm.
said, "Ask me, and if I want you to have it, God will give it to us." Sometimes
So,
when we think people should help us, God debunks it for a reason. Absolutely, I
yeah,
agree. I
yeah,
agree.
Totally.
Now you know. Don't even know if he would have helped, what would have come next. Exactly. I
mhm,
wasn't finna find out. I know this this is not a good feeling, but thank God that things
Mhm.
turned out this way.
yeah.
Um
Because his opinion don't.
uh
I mean, his opinion don't matter. That's why I say a lot of times you got these people that's doing this cyberbullying and this defamation and stuff. It's only a reflection of who they are and how they view
yeah.
themselves.
You are showing the world who you are.
Yeah, this is how
That's
you
it.
view
That's
yourself.
how.
You got so much anger.
Because some people are covered.
This is this is
When I'm healed and I know who I am, it's no weapons. No weapons.
yeah. This is what like when I say it's a reflection of who they are. People don't really realize that, like how you think is how you speak and how you live. You know what I mean? So if you really look at yourself and look at how you view things, your perception of things, and if it's always geared towards the negative and hatefulness, that means that you have a lot of negative and hatefulness in you. Your perception and how you think of things is so wicked and twisted that the only thoughts or outcome that you
Well, when you
can spew out of your mouth is negative and evil.
And when you
And
say things like, "Oh, now she's running the guide," excuse me, I've been running the guide all my life.
yeah,
My question is, what better place to run? Like, where
Right.
else are you gonna
exactly.
you're
It
Why
not gonna
doesn't
aren't
really
you?
matter
run?
when you run. It doesn't really matter when you run to them as long as you're there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like people, like if you're listening, bullies, or you know what I'm saying, think about the way journal. I encourage everybody to journal. Write down your thoughts and your
Think
feelings.
about this though. This is here's food for
Okay,
thought.
go ahead.
If you have a daughter and somebody did her like you did me, how would you feel? You have he has
But
daughters.
see, here's the
If a
thing,
daughter
Candy.
ran into a man like him, how would he feel?
But here's the thing, Candy. Just like his mind, what he has on the inside is yes, he could think I don't want nobody to treat my daughter like this. But when you have such negative and wickedness on the inside, it takes self evaluation and self accountability in order to see the ugliness in you to want it to change. Other than that, you still going to be that person.
When
So it
you
don't
a
matter if he has
person
a
that
daughter
needs
or
that's a person that needs to have control.
it's a person that needs to do
If
some
that's the type of person, if they can control you, they'll do anything to destroy you.
exact. But what I'm saying is he gonna have to anybody, not only just him, anybody that's having these type of that go about the things the way he doing, like the people that are bashing Robert, and you know what I'm saying, and stuff like you
But
have
that's
got
a
to
case of, even with that, that's a case of sleeping with the enemy. This just shows you how people will turn on you in a second. This is somebody that he actually loved,
yeah, but
married
his
her,
thoughts, yeah.
and she turned around and now is trying to destroy him by any
But
means
But
necessary.
then again, look at her past. She is still the same person she was when she met him and when she did that to her first baby father. That's what I'm saying. It's in her. And
That's
until
what she
she
does to
recognizes
you
it,
are exactly right because
but
it's repetitive behavior with men. It's like she's got something against men.
Who are
but
y'all
it's
talking
not
about
just with
exactly?
Lyonia, but it's not
Lay
just with men. She does her friends like this. She does the women, her friends like this as well. It's just the way that she is what's in her. And until she realizes it and sees it and wants to change it because it's so ugly, then she's not going to change. That's why it's so important that people should focus on themselves and take
and
evaluation on
healing.
themselves, because you can't change an individual. You can only change you. And the only way you could change you is by recognizing who you are and taking out that which is not good, that what you see is ugly. And
Who
so,
Big Blue got a question.
mhm.
Who went and spoke on my behalf when I needed help?
Where you see a
B.
question there? Am I?
It was B. If you asking me, it was B.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's asking for help because she, her friend needed help. But the thing about it is when I was saying I got sidetracked. My dog done jumped up here anyway with his snoring stuff. I'm
We
sorry, y'all.
left it. A no is a no. You're not gonna change it to a yes. It's okay.
I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all hear
Yeah,
Louis
that's what I was saying.
snoring.
I don't think. I mean, I, I, I don't think that that's where the rest of the, which is the subject for tonight, the bullying, cyberbullying, and defamation. So I don't think that none of that came in there. That's what I'm saying. So I think it has to do with, as Candy pointed out, something that happened some years ago. It seems.
Hmm. It's in
Yeah.
him.
Oh, well, what happened years ago? Here's the thing, you know, people have to take accountability for what they do. So
Alrighty.
it, here's the thing. This man made a meme, created it back in what, 2014, 2015. I don't know, it was a long time ago, when the bit, they called it bit something, where you could create like your own meme. He created it. It was disrespectful to her. She was my
Wait, but
friend.
not to me. That's
Not
not to me.
not
This is to
to
someone else.
the person that gave the information. So he created it, posted it on a business page, and then I screenshot it and I posted it into a private group. And this is where the anger comes from. He was blocked. He came back like about, I'd say, during COVID, maybe 3 years ago, and sent me a friend request. And I told him at that time, we don't get along. Like,
Yes, Big Berry Boots. That
I'm
is
not for the
correct. That, at
bull
least that
crap.
what it sounds like. Yes, that is
Yeah,
correct.
I'm not for the bull crap. He said, I'm not on that. Oh, okay, okay, I'll let you back in. But this is, you know how people
And
say,
I
I'm
and
a
I
real
wasn't
one. I
aware
keep it real.
and I
If
wasn't
you
aware of that situation, so I didn't have any knowledge of that
Well, if
until
somebody
after
tells
the
you
asking.
it they're over it, you would assume that they're over it.
Right, but what I'm saying is that I didn't even have any knowledge that it existed
Oh no, you
prior
didn't.
to asking.
Well,
So
let
this
me
all
say
came
this:
about later.
you do have knowledge of it. You forgot. Let me say
Mm,
that you forgot about. Well, you remember some other stuff, and that's okay. But to say you didn't know, um, I didn't think that after 8 9 years that would be brought back up. This is coming from a
right,
person
right,
who
right.
always says they keep it 100, they keep it real. Well, in my eyes, you keep it real fake, because how can you hold on to animosity or a grudge for that long and then come seek me out? I was not looking for you. You uh sent a friend request to me. If you were angry with me, stay gone. Like, my life continued to go on. And then take accountability, because had you not posted that, I wouldn't have been able to repost it. If it had not have been something that you knew was disrespectful to not one woman but two, because you was married, um if it were something good that I reposted, there would be no problem.
Here's the thing, it was posted on social media. So if you posted it on social media, that means that you wanted social media to see it and all the people that is on social
Exactly.
media. So what is the big deal?
Because he wants to be angry with me. But
That's
like I
what's in
told
him.
him, hold
The angry
yourself
man.
accountable. Take accountability for your bullshit. Excuse me for cussing. Take accountability for what you did, because you made it, you posted it, and I screenshot it.
So basically, he made the post of him and another friend of yours, and he posted it to social media, and you were able to get it. This is the incident that happened years ago.
It was disrespectful,
Yeah.
and she was my friend. But
I know
instead
I can
of
hold stuff.
it also embarrassed her when I reposted it. So we didn't talk for years. Something happened in my life, and we ended up talking again. And once we talked it out, I apologized wholeheartedly, because that was not my intentions, were to hurt you. My intentions were to expose him. He's disrespectful. So I don't know what's
And
wrong
I
with
don't
people.
understand why he would get mad about you reposting it. something that he posted. That makes absolutely no
I
sense.
yeah, I still wasn't clear
Exactly.
on
I'm
why
not
you
gonna apologize because you made
did
a
you ever
post.
find out why he posted? Why did he post it?
I never asked because I never cared. Like you did it. You can't be mad at somebody that did it. Would reposted something that you posted. You shouldn't have posted it. And back then you had to create it. You created that meme.
Yeah, I mean, some people like I don't know. That
No,
goes to
he
show you
was Big Boo.
that's this is a prime
He
example.
posted it. Look, she said he wasn't expecting me to see it. He posted it on a business page for everybody on his Facebook page to see it. He he um he posted it and he did end up deleting it, but it was already out there. I had already screenshot it.
It's
So
just
now it's like you're looking for something to get back at me with. And then B asking for help for me gave you the opportunity to have the upper hand. It gave you the opportunity to throw something in my face, which you've
right.
been wanting to do for years. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm okay. Big Blue, life goes on. I'm not gonna stop and dwell on the what I can't change. I'm gonna continue on the path that I've been going on and do what I need to do for me. One thing about it is peace is priceless. You can't buy
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Candy, did you want to
Resentment,
give some
hate.
Candy to help towards the subject and to help listeners? Did you want to give out some examples on how he cyberbullied you? Since that's what we're talking about.
On what he said.
Just yeah. Like how did you go
I
about
said
doing so?
some of the stuff that he said. Um, with about the $5 shots. The what else he say? The talking about my kids. The talking about the welfare. The talking about I was lying about my health or needing money or asking for money. The um he even brought my another relative in. I'm not gonna say which one, and another party. He called the weed man. That's defamation. He really included two more people in this. Like I said, if they wanted to go for defamation of character, they definitely could. It was as far as um I don't want to dig onto that one. It was bad. It's as far as the saying my coochie was the weed the weed man slept with my sister and said my coochie was bad, was trash. This is how far he dug. What else did he say? B um
He's just a horrible person.
Yeah, I think that probably covers most of. I mean,
the kids.
yeah,
Um
that probably covers.
and let
At
me
a
tell
at a
y'all just
high
a
level,
little
that
bit
probably
more
covers all of it.
of what I've been going through. And it's been years, you know, that I've been getting through it. So I have two sons, and both my sons were shot 5 times, and both my sons survived. They lost vital organs, and the doctors didn't think that they were going to make it, and they did, both of them. So miracles happen, and God has been on my side. Um, so when you come at people and you throw my kids in there in a derogatory way, then we have a problem, because I'm not the kind of person that'll let sit back and just take the punches. I'll fight back, whether it's legally. I won't say street fight. I did do that a little bit. I ain't gonna say,
I thought I thought she was about to go there. I was
but
like,
I ain't gonna go
hold on a
there.
minute.
But you be wanting to, you know it, and I ain't, gonna, I ain't gonna say it, but yeah, I ain't gonna take it laying down. Don't take it lightly. One thing for certain, and two for sure, I will be there for mine. I'm going to rock with mine all the
Man, I'm too old for that street fighting stuff.
way.
You sure be
Well,
wanting to.
She
I
better not
mean,
be out here street fighting.
you be wanting to get it all black, like what you say? Say it to
Listen,
my
some of
face.
these folks, you
But
want to
that's
give
the
them all the
difference.
smoke.
That's the difference between internet bullying, where you don't know the person in real
Hey,
life,
Candy, you
and
got me some more
somebody that you know that's in the same state or in the same city. It's a
Yeah,
difference.
it sure is.
So
Hmm. He's just a, oh my gosh. I'm glad I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, he's just. I mean, as long as I've known him and this particular person, that's just how he talks. I was like, that's how he talks. That's how he talks. I've never known anything any different.
He's disgusting.
for who? For what you say, B? I missed it.
I said that's as for as long as I've known him. That's how he talks. That's how he talks to people. Period.
I
Disgusting.
mean, I've known him, but I don't remember ever him talking like that and being disrespectful
Well,
like he was.
to the level of what we're
I know he's
to that
ignorant.
level. Yeah,
He's
I
a,
didn't. Yeah, no, I wouldn't know that part. But I'm saying he always talks to people like that. Like that's how he talks. For as long as I've known him. Hmm. I told you that. That's why I was like, girl, I'm used to that. That's how he talks.
no, I'll never get used to that, and I'll never get used to nobody that
I
talking to
was
me
going to
like
say
that.
something blue, but I'm not going to say it because
Most definitely, though, I
I
agree
would be
100. You know,
considered a bully if I said it. So I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, he gonna come on. Yeah, that's true.
Hmm. Yeah, but he going to walk up on the right one day.
Mm.
He definitely going to.
I'm gonna just add, when you
Uh-uh.
do stuff like that and you do it on the internet, you don't know who knows who. You
Right.
don't.
And
And I,
then on top of that, I'm going to say this. All those people out here that's defaming people's character. I mean, there's a lot of that going around. It's a whole lot. Everywhere you look on the internet and social media, it's like people are in this my truth era too. Where it's not the truth, it's just your truth. There's not the actual truth. I'm so sick of hearing the my truth stuff. I don't know what to do. Oh Lord. No, tell the truth, not yours. I want the actual truth. But you get into all of this, and what people need to understand is that eventually your day is coming. Your day is coming.
And Miss Love, I was gonna say that Carmen does not cancel any appointments.
Mm-mm. Your day is coming.
it sure does not, baby.
Know that your day is coming. Do you hear me? And when they get to doing stuff like this, I gotta catch myself because I end up being like, you know, I'm leaning a little towards that bully side. If I the way I be wanting
Well,
to
it
come
was
off
bullying.
in my
I guess
mind.
he thought he could bully me. I'm not. I'm not.
Listen, in my head, I done bullied the hell out of you. I just didn't let it come across my lips. You know what I mean? And so I have to kind of catch myself because I'm like, "Ooh, child!" If I would have said if what was going through my mind would have came across my lips, you would have went somewhere under a rock and start crying.
Now my
Right.
mouth can get there. My mouth can make you want to fight me. I've
Mhm.
changed. I don't. And I'm really proud of me because I really fought back without saying one cuss word, and including God.
Now wait a minute, Candy.
I didn't cuss
Now
on the
wait a
internet.
doggone me minute.
I didn't cuss on the internet.
I'm just playing. I'm just messing with
I be trying to not cuss in real life.
Just cuss twice now.
you.
Live my life. Look, I
Exactly,
don't
child
need
of
to
God.
block no blessings.
That seed you sow, ye shall also reap. Your harvest is coming, baby. Best
You know,
believe it.
you'll get that back tenfold.
Hmm.
Tenfold. Are you
Best believe.
ready? That's all I got to say. Are you ready?
Know this. Even in my age, I have gotten to the place to where if somebody have made me so upset, either if it was something that they said or did to me, I have gotten into the habit of not responding right away. Now, tomorrow you might get an essay from me, but I have thought about what I'm going to say, and my delivery is going to be uh, where it should be. I can't deliver stuff when I'm upset and I'm angry. I've learned that that gets me nowhere, and the person that I want to hear it is not listening at the time. But when I let the water settle and I deliver it to you in a good timing, and I've thought about what I'm going to say, I get my point across. So a lot of times we just got to think about what we say, when we say it, because sometimes things don't need a response, and sometimes they need a response, but it's just not the time for that response. So it's the time and the place for everything. Stop the cyberbullying. Stop the defaming people's character. It does not make you look good. It's not funny. It don't
That's
make you look
key.
good. It has not added to your bank account. Well, some of these people they getting paid for the moment, but because they run it through the internet and people like to hear certain things that, and some people know it's not true and some people might not know it's true. I don't know, but
The almighty dollar.
Thou shalt not. What did it say? Live in a glass house and throw stones, or what is it? What's the saying?
um, I don't know, Candy. You don't put three sayings in one just now. Let me think.
It's the glass house and stones. If you live in the glass house, don't throw stones.
Well, he who is without sin cast the first stone. Stone is what comes to mind with me, scripturally, but
God is working it out, Berry Blue.
mhm.
Um, he
Yes, he
moving.
is. Yes, he is
He's moving. That was just
going
a
around.
bump. That was just a little bump in the road.
Hmm.
And then be
Exactly.
so
There it is,
arrogant
Miss
and
Lynn.
say,
People that live in a glass house should not throw stones.
people that live in glass. I know. Uh, thank you, Miss Lynn. I knew it was something
Hmm.
to that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Then you be
They
so
quick.
arrogant to say,
People
I'll
are
never
quick.
fall. How you know what God got planned for you? How
Listen,
you know you'll never fall? Everybody can fall. Everybody has fall. You didn't come up in money. I know it. I went to school with you, Dusty, Crusty.
let me tell you.
We all can talk.
I was looking at I was looking you can look at this story with the Latroops and see how things happen and how you could be up one day and down the next. And Don just released some more receipts. But I'll go reflect back on the video that Lionia did and saying that I am the one. If y'all hear snoring, that's Louie. I have to keep saying that because Louie wants to get over here by my live and start snoring. So that's my dog. So anyway, um, I recall her doing a video and saying, "I am her. I'm on top. I made it. I got this. I got that. I'm this and I'm that."
Yeah,
And
she sure
then
did.
she did. And then we see these text messages and
I've
emails
been that
yesterday.
chick. That's what she said. I've
Yeah, I've
been
been there
that
too.
chick.
And that mouth, those seeds that you planted of negativity, hate, and anger and bitterness came
Mm.
right back to harvest.
Your whole platform is crumbling.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, we don't. Certain people don't want that in their garden. They don't want those bitter seeds planted on their land, and that the people
Uh-huh.
they don't want your average. They don't want that. You have tarnished your own brand because of your negativity, your hatred, and your bitterness.
Just
If
pure
you work,
evil. That's just pure evil. Like
yes,
I've seen some bad divorces, but I have never
exactly. She thought she
seen
was
nothing like
untouchable.
this.
She thought she was untouchable. And baby, she destroyed her own. She destroyed herself.
She definitely thought she was
Mhm.
untouchable.
She
But I
destroyed herself. Even with her getting other people to do the dirty work for her, still
well, that's what Trigger
destroyed
Preacher
herself.
said. You didn't work for that platform. That's not yours. You're not
Hmm.
gonna keep it. God don't bless no mess.
She sure did. She said,
Mhm.
I've already made it. I'm a boss." Okay. All right.
Okay.
There's
Uh,
people that was bosses
boss,
today
we look.
and
We'll see after
unemployed
court
tomorrow.
tomorrow how bossy you are, and them other
Yeah.
court dates that you got. That's what I'm saying. People don't uh, even even the big people are going down. This is been the 2 years of reveal. People have been revealed left and right. It don't
Hmm.
matter how high you are or how low you are. If you're doing stuff behind the scenes, it's coming. It's coming
Yeah.
out. You know the saying when people say, I pray that everybody that ain't for me be revealed. Be careful what you pray for, because when God start revealing people, you better be ready.
Child, you be like, never mind. I didn't want to know that.
But
Right, you
ain't
better be
that's
ready.
what she said. That's what she said. And
She
she
prayed
revealed
that
her own
prayer,
self.
and now
You're
she
not
has
even
no
for
friend.
yourself. She
Yeah,
revealed her own self to herself and
she
still not
revealed
seeing it.
herself. Yeah,
She's still not
you
seeing
better
it.
be ready.
She's not seeing it. But ladies,
People
I
don't
enjoyed this.
understand.
I want to say, do anyone have any final says about the character defamation and
It's
cyberbullying?
defamation of characters, cyberbullying, and it's another one called cyber stalking that coincides with those two, cyberbullying and defamation. So if you don't know, um,
Candy, what is your before you end? So, what is your next steps, or do you know what your next steps are? Since you feel very strongly about it
You
being
never let
shared.
the left hand know what the right hand is doing.
Okay.
You never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing.
My grandma used to say that. I didn't know what she meant by it either.
Oh, yeah, those moves will be made, but they'll be made under the scene. Like people don't realize what, and there's not a person that I know that does not vent to
Yeah.
somebody that
Hmm.
that person didn't vent back to them. So when you
Right.
think you're giving people information to destroy somebody, think about how it can come back, and you can be that same person if they want to play like that. I could have put your name out here. I could have put what you really went into detail about what you said, what you did. But no, I will handle it a different way because I'm not going to be that person that you are, that angry, bitter, evil person.
Right. Yeah. Never stoop
Exactly.
to that person's level. That's kind of what I was thinking. Okay.
But what I will do is make sure that it does not happen again to me
Yeah.
or hopefully anybody else. Maybe
Yeah.
you'll learn to stop going on social media and dragging people. If you're happy, this is a prime example of how uh, money can't buy everything. You can have all the money in the world and still be unhappy, angry, bitter, mad.
Yeah.
Money don't bring happiness. Of course, we all need it, but while you flagging your money around, just be praying that you don't have to walk in my shoes because I don't think, and I got little feet, but I don't think you can handle it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did
Did anyone
anyone comment under the post?
he posted? Well, he posted.
After a while, when
Oh shit. I'm thinking something
when
else.
our mutual friends, I think, started to realize who he was going after, I think they stopped commenting on it. I think when I looked, it was people who commented on it, people who didn't know me. Somebody told him to stop, and this is kicker right here. He says the boss told me I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Now go back to what I said about the friend that that I was going to work for, and tell me who the boss is. But the boss, and you're married. What the wife say? You know what the wife didn't say because she's not on that page. The guy created a page that his wife is on and a page that his wife is not on. And the page that the wife is not on is the page that he drags people on. So yeah, yeah. But exactly. Say it again, Big Blue and caps this time.
Hmm.
The boss. But I wasn't on the
Um,
payroll. And all that should have told him was that I'm not sitting around twiddling my thumbs. If an opportunity comes for me to make money, whether I have a job right now or not, I'm getting up and I'm going to get that money. Period. I'm not on the payroll. I can prove that. Ain't no paycheck from there coming in my name. It's something for me to do to get money. And you think you helping a person and they helping you, but then they go back and use it against you to the enemy. This
mhm.
is somebody that dragged you.
She probably knows this how he's doing women. Heck, if she married to him, she probably
She's
knows.
not married to him.
I'm talking about. I'm thinking Blue is probably referring to his wife. I'm not sure.
Well, we know one thing for sure and two for certain. He's not faithful. We do know that. That can be proven
Yeah.
in this story alone. If you,
His
if,
day is coming and so is hers. And, I just pray
and
that.
you know what? As a matter of fact, I forgot to say we're Nisha. We were supposed to go to work today. We didn't get the call. Well, we didn't get the call because I needed some cash in my pocket. I still need cash in my pocket. They want to laugh and make fun. Oop, I don't give a damn. You hear me? A damn.
Yeah.
And people gonna do what they gotta do to survive out here. For every addict, whether it's liquor, it's crack, whatever it is, there's a story behind that person. There's something that drove them to where they are. Where you see a bum on the corner, there's something that drove that person there.
Yeah.
They all got a story, and I've heard some of the stories.
Yeah, they do. They
So
definitely do.
when you down talk and feel like everybody beneath you, just know that you can be put in that same situation. Oh, people like to use the term, "Oh, you a bum." Well, I bet that bum ain't always been a bum. That bum could have been a millionaire at one time. He still might be. You never know. But you can be in that situation as well today, like she said. What you, you can be giving it today, and it can be taken away today.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Leave
Yes,
people the
indeed.
hell alone. People going through all kind of stuff. There's a whole bunch of people out here losing their houses and everything. The cost of living has gone up on everything. People are struggling. These
Mhm.
jobs ain't giving no raises like they should. People
They
are
sure have.
struggling.
They sure haven't.
No, they haven't. And then when you find out I got a job, you gonna post what you think my income is and what you think my rent is, and do the math of I said I haven't got it paid in 3 months, and then try to break it down. This is how ignorant you are. You worried about my pocket, but you the money man.
Mm-hmm.
That don't make no sense. Why are you so vested unless you're cutting checks over here? That's just
Yeah.
ignorance. Ignorance.
And people need to really think about some of the things that they say and do to others. They
Right.
really
You
do.
almost gotta work 3 jobs. I was gonna I had got a second job for real, but I didn't want to be on webcam. I work from home. I don't want to be it was a tax job, part time, seasonal. I didn't want to do it
Yeah.
because I didn't want to be on camera. I don't have to get dressed up at
Yes, but
the
I
main
work
job.
2 jobs and still be, and I pray, and I make decent money, and still the struggle is real. I'm telling you now.
Child of God, you were a delivered addict. You just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I know. I know. It's
Praise
hard.
God, child of God,
It's
praise God.
hard. And yeah, thank you, Jesus. You came out of that. But, you know, instead of people celebrating you, they'll always probably go back to what you used to be and not to what you are now. And even in those situations, keep going. Keep going. Do not let the devil win. Stay on track.
Mm-hmm.
That is a testimony. And that's why your name is Child of God on here. I get it, girl. I got a page. A living testimony.
Yes.
It's a testimony, baby.
I love that. Got tired of being sick and tired.
Got tired
Yes.
of being sick and tired, and then a lot of people do. It's a struggle. Once you keep
Hmm.
going through stuff back to back to back to back to back, but you got to stay focused.
Yeah. B, is there anything that you want to say to dealing with the cyberbullying or the defamation, or because he kind of went at you a little bit too, but you don't. It didn't.
Yeah.
She don't
N-
be bothered. She gives no
Yeah.
s.
I literally live my life totally unbothered, which seriously, guys, it's not the best thing either. So we need like a happy down the middle, So I'm way on the other end of the spectrum. But yeah, he does talk. He talks like that. But no, I mean, I really do wish and pray that everyone would just be kind, because I really don't have to like you. He doesn't have to like us. That's fine. We don't have to like him. That's also fine. But just be kind. If I come across you or if I need to, I mean, this whole internet back and forth stuff doesn't even have to happen because I didn't even see you. So basically, you came for me. Like, it's like, I don't even see you.
But the thing is, you
So,
have my phone number. This didn't even have to go to the internet. If
but
you
that
felt
makes it
some
the
type of
cyber.
way
But that
as
makes it
a
the cyber. That's why it's cyberbullying, because that's
Yeah.
probably he probably is better. People
He
that
speak.
do
That
that
speaks to him.
is better behind a camera. He's behind. He's behind. He don't have to speak. He don't have to do anything. He types and leaves. He don't have to interact. He don't have to interact in any kind of way. And most of the times when you're speaking with that person, they usually do just say what they want to say, and then that's it. They're not really interested in anything you're saying anyways.
Exactly.
yeah, but you just know for every action there's a reaction, and you
But
might
it
not
doesn't
like the
have to be. Well, the
reaction.
Yeah.
reaction could be, I'm not going to react
Yeah. It
the way
doesn't
you
have to
expect
be.
me to.
It
That could
could
be.
be, but in most cases that's not what it is.
But I'm saying that I'm saying to wrap up, that's how I would like for it to be.
That's
I mean,
yeah,
in a
that
in
would
a
be
perfect world, because people
yeah.
are just being kind. If I saw something that you post and I don't have anything kind to
Girl, you
say,
done almost made me shout.
then
20 years.
just
In
Praise
keep it
20
God.
years,
moving. Yes, then just keep it moving.
keep going.
I
Yeah.
do it all the time. I just saw one and I thought, yeah, that post is not for me. I mean, I could have hopped on it and said, oh, you this, you're that, blah, 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 and judged a few people and, you know, but it would, I don't have to. For what? It doesn't, there's nothing.
Yeah. That's
And
just
I
like
didn't
us
hurt anyone's feelings, by me keeping it trucking.
keeping it. Yeah. That's just
Yeah.
like I said, that I've learned over the years to either if I'm upset about something, I'm not going to respond while I'm upset, or I might go and I'll go and think about um if I feel like a person needs to be addressed, I want my delivery to penetrate. So I need my delivery, even though this person was probably mean and hateful towards me, I need my delivery to be the complete opposite. Do I need to get my point
Yes.
across? They might not like what I have to say, but how I'm going to say it, I'm going to say it with love and correction.
Yeah,
That's how God has
it's not
conditioned.
what you say, it's how you say
Yeah,
it. And you
and
can read somebody
that's how
in a
God has
nice
conditioned.
way and still laugh about it because that's exactly what I did. Like,
Yeah,
you think you ate, really?
but
You
that's
need
how
to
God has,
put the fork down. Put the fork
over the
down.
years. That's how God has conditioned my heart to respond. It was not something that I've done on my own. You know what I'm saying? It was the way God had conditioned my heart in order to respond to people. And then there's times when He say, "I don't need you to say nothing. I don't want you to say a word." Because
Well, that
sometimes
I mean,
silence is
that's
golden.
absolutely true. Because I had text a few things, and I had to, you know how you text something, and I ain't gonna go that route. Let
Yeah.
me rephrase this so that he can understand, or they can understand, whoever, without making me look just as ignorant as that person.
Yeah, because that term, that phrase, kill them with kindness, people don't realize how powerful
It really is a great
kindness
thing.
can be,
Yeah.
even when somebody has been hateful to you. And
Yeah.
and you can change their life by being kind to some. You could change a life by being kind to somebody that has been mean to you. I have witnessed it. I have witnessed it time and time again because of who the woman that God has changed me to be today. I know that you can change a person. You can have them humble themselves and come back and apologize and see the ugliness in them. You don't have to give them what they gave you.
But some people will never apologize, and I'm okay with that because I
Yeah,
forgive for me, not for anybody else.
yeah.
So I don't,
I'll be like, "Phew, you're
you
not gonna
know,
get. I really don't have the time or the energy to give to somebody that
it's
it,
just messy. It's too much.
it
I got bigger
is,
fish to fry, so I'm gonna keep moving and continue on the path that I'm trying to be on.
and
And
that's
once
how.
you do that, and you start walking in the right way, I ain't gonna say that I've ever, really just dog somebody out. But when you trying to focus on your health, and I understand fully what Robert was meaning when he said he needed his peace. His peace was worth everything. Because when you go through surgeries and your health is declining, you cannot afford to be around chaos. You cannot. You can't be around that stress. Stress will kill you. So I totally understand. And so that's why I don't bother anybody. That's why I stay at home. Where am I always at? Be
Home.
minding my business.
I'm gonna try to get out here in these streets like BB and
I be outside, y'all.
I might have to do that because
I be
she
outside.
she be
I'm
having some
trying to be
fun.
outside with B.
I be outside, y'all. You
I
can,
ain't gonna even
as the
lie.
little girl
If y'all
said
see
on
B,
Dr. Phil, catch me outside. Catch me
let me tell
outside.
y'all something. If y'all see B, she is so beautiful and so like, oh my
Girl, stop
gosh.
it.
Yes, you
Body yada
are.
yada yada. Now
Yachty yachty.
B works out every day. She will not miss a day. Her plates of food looks
I'm trying to get.
uh like a like a toddler's plate.
Stop it. I have lots of protein. Don't do that. Don't do
Fruit and
me.
vegetables, but she is very healthy, and that's another conversation that we're going to touch on, health and healthy eating, because as you guys know now, the food is not looking good for us. So
At all, at
Yeah.
I'm
all.
trying to
There's
do some
something
things. Cause
else
there's some
in all
things
for
with,
everything.
yeah, I gotta research some things, some good things, and then B can talk about what's healthy and what's not, and we can let her do her thing. Because if you saw her, you would be like, "Ooh, she's." I don't want to tell her age,
I showed you off
but
today at work, B. I did. I saw your Facebook post, and I was like, I showed Sonny the charge nurse today, and I said, guess how old she is? And she was like, I really don't want to guess because I know it's older than what I'm gonna guess, but she is gorge. I said she is. She
Yeah,
is gorge.
I think you think y'all, but really, honestly, that girl, y'all are way prettier than I am. So don't go there.
Uh-uh.
Most
You
of
are
you.
gorge.
I am. But
B is
yeah,
a diva. I
I,
call her diva. And a good diva. Not the bossy diva.
hey, I'm an Aquarius, and you know what? We don't bully, and we
Oh
don't
God.
defame
Look.
people's character. We also be outside. And you two ladies don't. I know. But you gotta be outside. Like
I
outside
got
is
to get
good.
I'm
outside. I
outside.
got to
You
get
kind of
outside.
hear my voice right now, a little raspy. I spent a whole night partying, and then I had to go watch the Chiefs a little bit and get me some food, and I did a little bit of screaming. But I'll
The
be good.
Chiefs are
I'm about
going
to
to the
get.
Super Bowl.
Go
Yeah,
Yay!
so
Chiefs.
go Chiefs. So the Chiefs are playing the 49ers, and of course, I'm trying to be outside. I'm trying to be in Vegas. I'm trying to not be. I'm trying to be outside. So I got to work that through. But
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll
I
be
said all that.
outside
I said
one
all
day.
that to say I have to work out every day because I got stuff I'll be doing a lot.
You see?
I'll be outside again. I'm
Well, I need to
just
get outside so I can be doing a lot of stuff too. But
Y'all do.
um,
I told y'all.
I know. So
I'll
if
be
it's any
outside
topics
too.
that
Big
you guys
blueberry
want to
boots.
discuss and
She's
talk
laughing.
about, I'm sorry, B. But
The
I'm gonna get my
child of God said 20 years. Congratulations. That it's
yes, 20 years.
a long time. A long, very long
Yeah,
time.
I have
Stay on that
I have
path.
I have a friend that's 20 plus years clean as well. And I'm so proud of her for that as well. It takes a
That's
lot of
good because
self discipline.
some people
Mm.
just get stuck where they're at. And you know, I don't know why, I always want to know what brought a person to that level because at any given moment we could all be there. I'll be
Girl,
wanting to
I
look.
But
told
I'll
you.
be
I told
asking.
you many times. Some people are just not kind. They're just not kind people.
yeah, they're not.
Okay.
But you can learn a lot from anybody wherever they're at. You can learn a lot. You can
Of
learn
course
a
you
lot
can.
from
Yes.
an alcoholic on the street.
Of course you can. Of
Yeah,
You
course. Yeah.
you can learn a whole lot,
I mean, and it
and that's not in a bad way. That's in a
you should
good way.
your mindset should be that you can learn from everybody you encounter.
That's
You know,
right.
I try to learn from everybody I encounter. So,
It's
Yeah.
a
Yeah. There's a
lesson or a
lesson. Mm-hmm.
blessing in
mhm,
Yeah.
every situation. You
mhm.
just have to find the blessing and learn the lesson.
Yep. Yep.
I want to say this too. My final thoughts on the cyberbullying and the defamation and the people that are just downright being mean and hateful and all of that. Just try. I promise you, you gonna like it. You're gonna feel so good. You're just gonna put a smile on your face
Try
when
what?
you just try to do the opposite of what you normally do when it's coming to dealing with anything that you disagree with.
I
If you
like
one of those
that.
people that your first thing that you go to is something negative, or you want to, you know what I'm saying, to be combative and confrontation, and all of that. Um, I've learned that being things like, so say for instance, I'm gonna use confrontation for example. Confrontation can be good and bad. You know what I'm saying? There are some things that you have to confront in your life, but it's how you confront them. And there are some things that you should not uh, deal with and just allow God to deal with, or either come with them at a different angle. So if you know, that's why earlier I talked about journaling. I tell this when I do goals group at work. If you journal every day, and you don't have to write down a lot. Just when you're alone and you have thoughts that come to your mind, sit down and write them down. Then 2 weeks from now, go back and read that journal for the 2 weeks that you've journaled. and what you've written down, your when you go back and read your thoughts, that's doing inventory on how you think. That gives you a visual of what you like. Somewhere along the line, I'm allowing trash in my brain. I'm allowing trash to come on the inside of me, and it's reflecting, it's
Yeah.
coming up on the outside. And
You
that's
have to
what I'm doing with
declutter. You
everything in
have
my life.
to ask God to cleanse those
Good
all
night,
that
child of
clutter.
God.
Good night, child of God.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
child of
We love
God.
you too.
We love you.
Yes,
You have to declutter. You have to pray about it. Ask God to
exactly.
remove all the clutter so that you can
That's
even think straight. If your mind is cluttered with mess and problems and everything, you will not think clear enough to move accordingly. You have
yeah, that's
to ask God to cleanse
yeah,
your mind,
yeah.
body and
Sincerely,
soul.
sincerely. Take inventory. Take inventory. Just do it. I mean, somebody make you upset, respond differently than what you
Count
would
to
normally
count to
respond.
10.
Don't do the clap back. Don't go right to the
Count
clap
to
back.
10. And
Don't
that's really easier said than done. You have to practice what you preach, because we can tell somebody all day, and then God will put us in the situation where somebody just
well,
dug
you have to be
real
put in this
deep, and you
situation in
have to
order to.
position yourself to where, okay, um you know,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not gonna
it's.
curse you out because you cursing me out, but let me tell you this:
But
you
a
will
lot of
not.
times,
It's
it's in
like
the
you
heat
will
of the
not
moment.
sit here and bully me. Let's get that straight on this internet. I don't even post on the internet for real no more. It's either church or I play the game. Why are we here?
Yeah, but a lot of times, like you said, when you said it's easier said than done, it's all about conditioning. That's just like with a sport, or if you run track, I mean, with anything. Like in order for you to get better, you have to practice and you have to
Well, you have to
condition
have
yourself.
a discipline, like some
Yeah, you
discipline.
got to be very disciplined. That's the
Yeah,
part. I'm saying don't do the clap back. Be very
yeah.
disciplined. Do, yeah, just,
You
hey.
have to condition yourself, and conditioning
Hmm.
yourself is, taking baby steps. Like I said, the one part journal, write it down. Look at my thoughts. This is what's going through my mind every day, and then you start
I
to
always
recognize the
ask,
truth.
am I right or wrong for thinking this? I'm gonna get somebody else's opinion that I can trust.
Oh, I was just gonna say,
Well, let's take that back. But
yeah,
Hmm.
I
I
just
mean, as
normally,
far as I know B gonna tell me I don't think that's a good idea, or I think this is a good idea. You should do this, or you should do
yeah,
that. You know,
yeah,
um, have somebody that you can talk to, and sometimes it's not always gonna work out. Sometimes, like, it's a lesson. I
yeah,
mean, it might come back to haunt you, but even if it comes back to haunt you, what the advice that that person may have gave you on that situation may have been good advice at the time. It might
yeah.
have been like Sweet Mom, uh, talking to whoever she was talking to on the internet to put all that stuff out there. She was venting. She was going through something, and she thought she can trust that person. That's on the internet. I don't think I would trust too many people on the internet that I don't know, but that's just me.
But
As far as
but it's also been said too that, yeah, I mean, with me working in mental health, that sometimes talking to a stranger is good therapy
I mean,
because
it
they
could
have an
be, and
unbiased
I
opinion.
mean, and she didn't think she was, it would come back on her. Whoever that
Right,
people move maliciously,
exactly.
so you have to kind of be guarded, and that's sad that
Hmm.
that in the world that we live in today, that people will use stuff against you or come in and
Yeah,
with that purpose.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that's my situation. Like I said, I believe that to be a friend. And I
Yeah.
don't know how the conversation started. I don't know that she was saying it in the bad way. He could have manipulated her to get some information. I don't know because I haven't talked to her. Will we have a conversation? Maybe one day. Will
Yeah.
me and him ever have a conversation? Only if he reached out to me, and I don't think an apology would suffice. I have to forgive you, but we can move on. We
Yeah.
we don't ever have to speak again. Some people you have to feed with a long spoon.
Yeah. Until a person, sometimes you gotta step back and long handle spoon. I probably won't even give the spoon with the long handle. I just say until you, till you
No
show me
spoon.
you're not getting not extending anything.
Yeah.
But until I can see that your character is totally different from what it was.
Mm-mm. After 8 9 years, I would think you would have changed, but you didn't. So you've shown me that you don't deserve my friendship, baby, because I don't roll like that. I don't do mess. I'm not finna reside in chaos and mess. I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah.
At this big age, we should all be sitting down somewhere. You have kids, you have
And
grandkids.
Big Blueberry Boots said she wouldn't speak to him again either.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? When you got kids and grandkids, sit down somewhere.
Yep.
Why are
You.
you even entertaining the internet and negativity and all that mess?
Cause some people, I mean, some people, that's what floats their boat. I mean, that's what they get their validation from. That's what
Then you need
makes
to
them feel
heal
good or
and you
something.
need to
You
fix
never know.
yourself. Something is wrong with you and it might be mental. Go get some help. Go seek counseling.
That's why I
Take
say
that
people
money
need to
you
be.
got in your pocket and use it towards healing yourself so you can become a better person. Because and stop taking your
Yeah.
anger out and your frustration out on everybody else.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the that's the
like I
thing
said,
right there.
self inventory. Do inventory on yourself. You so busy trying to organize everybody else's house and situation when yours is a mess. Do inventory on yourself.
It's
What
like
Michael
you know
Jackson
some
say,
people thrive on other people's downfall. Like how do you get
but what Michael
how are
Jackson
you
say,
excited or angry because somebody is progressing?
that's just who they are, Candy B. I
That
mean, that's just
that's
who
what I
they
said.
are.
And there's really actually nothing you can do to change
There's
them or
nothing you
to
can do about it. That's just who they
there's really
are.
nothing you can do about it.
A
Yeah,
person
but
has
I
to
don't,
see,
I don't plan on. I'm not a therapist nor a counselor, so I can
but
just move around. I will
but
move
even
around.
even people that go to a therapist, I mean, it's still they have to have a made up mind to want to receive the help. They can sit in front of even if sitting in front of a therapist all day. It's something that they're gonna have to do, take self inventory and evaluate their own personal life and thoughts and how they live. Until they do that, they probably will never change. They
Maybe
probably will never
you gonna
change.
be 60 years old, still internet beefing, a keyboard thug.
Some people
Yeah.
do. Some people do. But you know what I'm saying? That's hey. If that's how you want to roll and live, that's on you. Ain't nothing I can do about
Yeah,
it.
that is on you, but please leave me out of the mess and the drama. That's not what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Um, People have purpose. They don't understand. Um, you may go through trials, but at the end of that trial, there's always a blessing. You just got to stay
Mhm.
focused.
I mean,
Curveballs,
yeah, we can't grow without them.
distractions, obstacles will always get in the way. Stay the course. Make sure you prayed up and stay on the right path.
Hmm.
And don't let the devil reel you in.
Yeah, there it is right there.
Yeah, that's it pretty much in a nutshell.
Hmm. I gotta go hit that clock again in the morning. Lord help today.
Yes,
Woo,
same.
Help
tomorrow,
today.
tomorrow's my Friday. Thank God for that. So,
Oh, that's good.
mhm.
Tomorrow is everybody else's, what,
I
Monday?
know, dreadful Monday.
I bust them 212s and I'm out of there. Unless I pick up overtime, which is rare. Once I leave that place, I'll be like, woo, y'all done drained me.
I'm gonna be
Hmm.
like Big Blue working three jobs. I done did it before. I'll do it again.
Yeah. But I will say to those out there, please, 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 please stop the cyberbullying, stop the cyber stalking, stop defaming other people's character, take self inventory, look on the inside, do like Michael Jackson did. Start with the man in the mirror.
Ooh, that's
Ask the
exactly
man
And
in
if
the
you're
mirror
looking,
to change his ways.
and if you're looking at this on the hashtag replay, like, share, subscribe.
like, share,
Yes,
subscribe. Thank you, ladies, for joining the live. I hope you got something out of it. Um,
yeah,
if you're bullying people, stop it. If you're defaming people, stop it because it could cost you in the end.
yeah.
It could cost you a lot. Because then Cardi B is getting $4 million behind hers.
But more so,
So people
what
better
is something?
stop and think about how
Yeah,
you may be waving money today, but your money may be in my pocket
Good
tomorrow.
night,
You
Big Blueberry Boots. Thanks for watching.
yeah.
good night.
You think about something that you said could cause somebody else to get hurt, all behind of a lie,
Yeah,
all
that's
behind a lie. You can cause somebody else to be hurt. So just think
or
about what
or
you're doing.
or hurt themselves. Thank God, I'm strong
Yeah,
enough to where it it hit me and it bounced right off.
yeah,
But you know,
yeah.
but
It's been real. We will let you everybody know. I probably will post the next time we get ready to go live.
Which probably will be tomorrow. We've got action. Action.
Miss
Mhm.
Berry Blue, we may when we get to needing a month, we'll we'll talk to you because right now everything's cool and it's clear,
Yeah.
but hopefully we don't uh come to a
Yeah.
point where we need mods. We can stay cool and peaceful, but the devil is
Yeah,
moving.
that's no. We gonna need one eventually. I mean, the enemy is out there now. I don't care. It could be a Holy Ghost panel, and they still gonna need some minds in there because the devil is gonna somewhere gonna creep up in there, and it's okay. He
Lurking.
gonna learn something and take it with him, and learn how to live life right and treat people right. Like,
What man say, Brenda? I rebuke you.
I rebuke. I rebuke. Burk.
and he
Burk.
need to
Burk.
he
And
need to
and it
rebuke
ain't. And if
himself.
you're wondering why it ain't working, it's because you ain't saying it right. Or Burk. I think he has a
The enemy
problem
get
with. I don't even
tongue
know.
tied. I really don't like calling people the devil. The enemy get tongue tied when that I rebuke.
Or Burke. He put R's in his stuff like extra. Like just put it in the middle of things.
Yeah, them teeth get in the way sometimes. It's
I
all right.
wasn't. I
Burke.
wasn't gonna say that. It
Merc.
ran across my
Things
mind.
like Reburk, Merc.
Yeah.
Um, have you? I mean, not seriously. Have you heard them? That's
Oh,
what this is.
Yeah.
shout her back.
Yeah, shout it back. Did the man make a song?
Well, we knew that, but
Did the
Oh,
Muppet
oh
did the
no, I
Muppet Man
haven't
make
checked
a
his
song?
page.
Uh,
Shout her gone.
he needs
that
to make
tickled
shout
me.
it back.
That tickled me. He,
uh,
he gonna do
no,
Shadow
no,
back.
no.
We
But
knew
I think
Shadow was coming back. It was for money. That's what I'm saying. You don't know what
Shada
to
never
believe.
left.
Oh, Exactly.
A shot of
You don't
nothing
know what
else.
to believe on these. And the play with domestic violence like that is crazy.
Mhm.
When it's people out here going through domestic violence in real life,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
One of my
use these
best friends
platforms
is
for something
unalive.
better. Try to make something positive coming on these platforms
Hmm.
instead of just trying to make money. The money will come if you use it in the right way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, ladies, it's been real, Miss
Real,
Lynn.
real.
You are in Miss Big Blueberry Boots. You are, and you one day you gonna tell me how this name came about. It's a tongue twister. Uh,
Miss
Berry Boots.
Big Blue, you gonna have to come up here one day and
Yeah,
tell your story
She
too.
said
I'm
she's gonna be
praying
the
for you.
mod. Big
Yeah,
blue berry
Miss Lynn,
boots.
we might need Miss Lynn too, the faithfuls, um,
Yes, and Miss
to
Lynn,
step
I
in
am
here and be
praying for
mindful.
you as well. Um, that you will get your
Miss,
breakthrough, and you got
yeah,
some.
Miss Lynn, if you do the what you call it, let us know the outcome if you would. If you want to get up here and talk about it, you can. But if that'll clear your mind and clear your heart from from being broken in that
Yeah,
situation, because I know it's hurtful with some kind of way. I
yeah,
pray that you get the answers that you need and you heal,
yeah,
so you can move on.
yeah, yeah. With that being said, until in between time and in the meantime, please stay safe. Love on yourself. Loving yourself is
First.
not being selfish, it's necessary. That is a necessity. Loving yourself is like your body needs water.
Find
Think
your
of it that way.
peace. Find
Yeah.
your peace. And don't let nobody disrupt it. Don't let nobody disturb it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay, that's like that one guy said on the meme, and then I'm gonna be quiet and get my tail to bed. That a woman that ain't dated in a long time find any way to break up with you, and that's me. If you opening the refrigerator one too many times disturbs my peace,
Peace be still.
I'm,
I know that's right.
I'm gonna have to the left here. So I don't care whatever it is, the tag, whatever the task, whatever how big or small it is. If it's disturbing your peace, remove it.
That's what Big
Something
Blue
that might
said.
not
Peace
be a
be
big
still,
deal.
baby.
Yes,
Peace be
yes.
still. Remove
Peace
all that
be still.
chaos from around you.
Okay. Go open somebody else's refrigerator a lot. Don't come over here opening mine and disturb my peace. You know.
Okay?
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Occur. Occur.
Do
So
not disrupt my peace, because that'll get you deleted, blocked, and everything else. But
yeah. So thank you everybody that joined our live tonight, and thank you ladies. We enjoyed each other today. I know I did. I'm sure you all did too. Um, if you like our content, if you want to hear more, I mean, we new to this, and I'm pretty sure the more we do it, the better we're gonna get, the better the conversations that we're gonna have. We just want to engage with people, and we want people to learn and grow and just be better used. It's to make the world a better place, to vent, understand that we are all human, we all go through ups and downs, we all go through difficulties. Like I tell the patients at work, when you go into the talk to the doctor, look at that doctor as if you're looking in a mirror. A lot of times you'll see people in higher positions or different positions than you, and you'll be intimidated by them. Just know that that person is human just like you. They go through ups and downs just like you, and they are not, you know what I'm saying? So
and
don't
one
feel
thing
like
for
you're standing
sure, and
alone.
two for certain, you don't know what they went through to get there.
Exactly. And we love you too, Miss Lynn. And
You came
so
over. Well, yeah, we only been what we been on for a month,
a month and a half,
so
maybe I think
a
a
month
month,
and a
a
half.
little over a month, little over a month. So, we want this channel to grow and we want to spread love and understanding and awareness and B is gonna get us on the right track so we can get this banging body that she has.
Girl, stop the
Uh
madness.
yeah, I might have to go under the knife a little bit, but I might have to cheat a little bit, B. But but I'm gonna get
Mhm.
there. But
No judgment,
yeah.
no judgment.
Hey.
Well, we depends on. No, I'm just kidding. No judgment, no judgment.
Yeah, I might have to do a little nip and a little tuck and there's this and a
Oh,
that.
you invited child of God. Thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes. I know I've seen Child of God on, I think Child of
She
God
is
told her
she
story
is
on,
somebody's mod.
I think I saw Child of God in 411's, that she gave her testimony on 411's, I think that was her.
Oh, I love
One.
411.
Mm-hmm. So, but
Uh, we like
lady,
all the content creators over here.
yes.
Um, it's
But
people.
ladies and gentlemen,
We gotta go.
yeah,
She on it. They
Candy not
all
coming
are.
with her own
I'll
little
give
jingle.
credit
We
to
gotta
all
go.
of them because all of them came over here not making money, but with a purpose to defend or vindicate Robert, and they have done that. We have done that. The supporters, the subscribers, the mods, the content creators have all done a good job. We need to make this a something positive out of this. If we
Bye
can do it for
bye.
one man, we can do it for a whole bunch of men. Because I
Yes,
never thought I'd be defending myself against a bully. Like, wow,
yeah,
it's crazy. This world is crazy, and there's a lot of people out here going through it. So
yeah.
we can turn something negative into something positive. We'll know tomorrow
Amen.
if we got a divorce or not, or I don't know exactly what it is
Oh,
um
well, I'm
that
glad you
the
better
court is
today.
for, but
Uh,
if it's for the divorce, baby, we need to get the champagne glass and make a toast.
yes, I'm glad you better today. Barry Boots. Praise
who
God.
who
She said
who
yesterday.
called?
Last night.
Oh, break
Oh,
room did. Yeah, she's a sweetheart, and she be doing some praying over there. I'll be over there because everybody need prayer. She do.
she
It's
said it's
not the
not a divorce.
divorce. What is it? Is it custody? A custody hearing?
I don't know what it is
Big.
tomorrow.
I think it may be a custody hearing.
Child. She said, "Child of God helped her through a rough time
Oh,
yesterday."
child of God did. Oh, okay.
Praise
That's
God.
good. That's good. It's always good. Now, see, did you meet her on the internet? Because you can meet some good people on the internet.
Yeah. She said when she was in I remember her testimony very well from break rooms thing. She said that because break room did a thing of how did you get your name, and so hers was when she was in the doing her thing with the drugs and all that stuff. She said she was called everything but a child of God,
Oh,
and
okay.
that's how she got that name.
Ain't that
That's how she
something?
said it. Yeah.
Mm, that's an interesting story.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Mm,
Use it in your favor now.
yes.
Yes.
Don't look back.
That's how her name, the child of God. Oh Lord, y'all, I'm sleepy now.
That's a
So,
testimony. That
so
is a
thank
good
you, ladies.
testimony.
Thank you, ladies. And,
Alrighty.
until we meet again, may
Have
Until
a
God
we
bless
great
meet
us all.
night.
again. Good night.
Good
Stay
Good night,
prayed
night.
up.
Bye bye.
everybody.